Welcome back, guys. Today I want to talk about my training philosophy. Why? Well, because this is something I've been thinking about lately, and I did, something dawned on me. It's well displayed that a big part of training motivation, or motivation in general, is often based on your goals, right? Agreed. But I also believe now that philosophy is a big part of it. I want to reflect on this. I want to reflect on this because this is one big reason of my growth as well, I believe. I also will make this as a part series where I include more of my philosophy about training and life as well, because this is something that I find so intriguing and also could be a quite big learning curve for a lot of people out there. So, when we decide to start our journey in fitness and a more healthy lifestyle, we all want a goal, right? Maybe you want to start strength training for a more functional and strong body, or you just want to get into the gym in a more casual manner to address your health. Be that as it may, along the way you want to develop your own philosophy, your own mindset, a philosophy to get you to that goal. As I said, I always talked about that you have to enjoy the things you're doing, especially with the gym. But I also think a lot of the success in your training comes from your style of philosophy. A lot of people lack the motivation and is experiencing difficulties within training because they lack purpose. But what dawned on me is that it also has to do with lack of philosophy. Because a lot of people do train just for the sake of training, without a purpose. I believe success and consistency especially comes in two parts or steps, and these are enjoyment and philosophy. Enjoyment is the factor that will make you keep doing what you're doing without an extra thought of it. But philosophy is the thing that chooses how you approach things like training and how successful you are in the process. A lot of people may enjoy what they're doing, but they lack the philosophy, which eventually will hold them back in some way at some point in time. That's something to really think about. And mostly, with any factor of training in general, this will evolve, this will expand as well. And this is what makes you grow both as a person and as an athlete. So, what's my training philosophy? Well, it's quite simple. I strive to be unique. It's variety, short and simple. My philosophy is to be, or at least try to be, uncomfortable. Because that equals balance. I think this is something that's really healthy and good for you. Nothing wrong with being comfortable in different aspects of your life, but don't avoid to be uncomfortable either. Because if you can be comfortable with being comfortable, being strong in situations that would put you in a so-called weak situation, you would achieve a stabilized balance. As I said, I strive for uniqueness because I don't want to compare myself to others. I don't want to do what others do. I want to do my own thing, and especially mastering my own thing is a quite clarifying sensation. My point with this philosophy is to always prioritize yourself. Don't compare yourself to others. Don't do things for the sake of other people's opinions of you. Just do you. I'm not saying be selfish. I'm just saying always put yourself first. Do what you wanna do. And this message has quite the resemblance in my philosophy to do your own thing, and why I hate doing what others is doing, because if I'm copying others and do what others do, I feel like I'm just like other people. I don't want that. Because I'm not like other people. I want to be just like myself. I'm always trying to find new ways to expand my training style with these kinds of questions, and I also feel like using a broad variation in your training will always help you to learn new things about yourself. You will also find weaknesses and strengths that you didn't even know existed, and that's truly one thing I love about it. This is also facts because often your true weaknesses will only identify themselves through more detailed and more specific movements. And variation is also why I'm staying consistent, I'm staying motivated every day, because you have always something to look forward, because you know you're gonna do new things that you didn't do the day before, which also provides the excitement, the enjoyment, and most importantly, the consistency. And try to find your own philosophy. I just want to share my type of philosophy in case of you that listens to this want to try this out. It may not be for you individually, but for me I feel like this is a way of thinking of how I approach things in the gym and life itself that has helped me a lot throughout the years. But yeah, as I said, I will try this like mini series out. I will still talk about the usual stuff as I tend to, but I will try to include more like mindset, motivational, and more topics about philosophy, because I truly think that's an important matter. But yeah, that was it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a great day, and I'll catch you on the next one.